You know, it's the pinnacle of our sport. You know, you can win all the other races all year and not win the Baja 1000, and you feel like you didn't accomplish something. But you could break at all the other races and win the Baja 1000, and you forget about all the other races, and this is the one that matters most.
This race course is one of the most difficult loops that I've seen in quite some time. You run a full San Felipe loop, you do a full 500 loop. So it's pretty much everything you've done in Mexico this whole year.
You know, I love racing my dad. I used to come down here and pre-run with him all the time and be in the back seat of his old Bronco. And fortunately, we're fortunate enough to be able to race in the Premier Division and in off-road. And something my grandpa started, and just really fortunate and glad to be here, glad to be alive, and going to capitalize on it.
Well, the beginning was quite out of the normal. We started right out of town in Ensenada and worked our way out. 4.2 miles into it, we came into a giant bottleneck because of a tractor trailer that was blocking the course. They had to do was extract it and restart the race from there. They had 15 cars all parked in a row waiting for this giant truck to get out of the way. So then once we restarted from there, as 30 seconds apart, as you usually would at mile 4.2. We got things going on along the way. We just slowly started picking guys off, and first we caught up to Rob Mack, and Rob got around Vanderway, and then we got around Vanderway, and just eventually got by 9 cars, and we're first on the road to Borrego when we came to our pit. So it was quite the exhilarating ride.
Going to be survival of the fittest out there, and hopefully, you know, we put ourselves in a good position by the time the sun goes down to do good at night and bring home the win.
fun. Yeah. Went out there and picked our way through the field. It was extremely smooth. Thanks to Fox Shocks, we had no flats because of BFG. So we were able to work our way to the front.
These are going to be running at 24 pounds. It's 20 pounds right now, but after a couple miles, it'll heat up and get right to where they want.
Now we got full fuel, driver change, rear tires. The light bar actuator's broken, so the light bar's flopping around. So we got to drill a hole through the light bar, get that locked into place.
I'm going to take a little bit. Bryce was in doing a hub or a drive line, but you know, hey, all about you now.
Step forward, buddy.
You got to have some light.
Yeah.
The front ones got bent back. I got in there and did them.
German's finest brocks, man, and this is the hot deal here. We cook them on the barbecue for about a half hour. Let them babies get a little toasty brown. Dump them in the beer batter in the pot here, and they sit here for about another hour. And then when it's time to eat them, you just pull them out and rock on, dude.
You guys first on the road, Andy?
I actually think we're second on the road. I think Vanderway is still in front of us. And then Bryce was stopped over at San Mateus, and I think he's third. But I know them two got to stop over at Llano, Colorado, where he hit the pavement. So it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, some fun.
We got a flat right after you turned at check 2, and I got out and I got it changed fairly quick, but the jack, the mount for the jack was all full of mud, so it took me a while to get it back in there. And unfortunately, there was a train of like 4 or 5 cars all within, it couldn't have been more than 30 seconds, a minute apart. So we lost some track position there. But then we got Wyrics on the dry lake bed. Then we just kept picking them off. It's so rough in San Felipe.
Shot, we're running good. Everything's good. We're just right behind Vanderway.
Okay, just stay right there.
You know, it's just incredible. Here we are at the finish line at the Ducati Score Baja 1000 44th edition, and the McMillins right up here in the first top 3 finishers. This looked like a NASCAR race from the standpoint of how they finished. They were just seconds apart after 700 miles. You know, it's just incredible racing. The McMillin's a hell of a family, you know, 3rd generation.
I mean, I was just feeling it this morning. I mean, I left the start line and I was getting sideways and caught Rob Mack by the time we got out of the wash, and then they had to do the restart. But it was so awesome, man. That was one of the most intense, fun days of racing I've ever had. I was in the truck for like, I don't know, like 12 hours, or not 12 hours, maybe 9 hours. It was incredible, dude. I mean, I don't even know what time it is right now. I'm not even tired like I was when we went it 2 years ago. Gil prepped unbelievable truck. It's just unbelievable, man. I don't even know what to say.